Hey everyone, how you doing? This is VSG PanchitoBear. Let me get myself centered here. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, the hair is nuts again. I do apologize for that. Heck, it's 3 in the morning. Um, so let's see. First, I want to give uh, thank yous and shout outs to several people that are supporting me on this journey. Um, Let me start off with the group that I'm a part of on Facebook. We analyze the vital issues of our time. Rose, Chris, Nancy, Barbara, Jared, love you guys for the support. Enzo, don't worry about it, buddy. I got you on your request. It's going to happen in the spring, okay? I got you. Also want to give shout outs to Linda, Peter, Maria, Skender, Michelle, Dulce, Dre, Sarah, and Phoenix for all putting some wonderful words on my wall in the group that I have called Journey to a Healthier Life with Marvin. Also want to send love to VSG CC and RNY Sin. You both are an inspiration to me, and looking forward to getting to know other people in the community of the bariatric surgery. Also want to send love to my niece Camila and my cousins Quadir, Carmen, Vicky, and Tracy, and Cindy. You all came through, and I love you guys. Jen and Lewis, you guys are so inspirational with the Get Fit transformation. I've got to know you guys in the last, 2 years, and I've seen you go from, I want to say 0 to 10, but actually it would be more like you're dropping the weight. So let's say from 10 to 0. You guys look great, and keep it going. I'm going to be catching up with you guys real soon. And of course, to the VSG Wizard, my brother, I love you, man. You know, we're going to do this together. You look awesome, by the way. Okay, so first thing I want to tell you guys, I've already lost 5 pounds since I've started this, so that's pretty cool. Today I'm actually going to talk about conditions that I've attained since I've become obese. Why am I inspired to talk about this today? Particularly, I had a phone call from the hospital. I had, if you recall from the last video, I did my pulmonary test. So then they reached out to me saying that I had to go and do it again. So I was curious as to why. So the physician's assistant, Livia, contacted me and explained to me that they heard something irregular in my breathing. She said, don't, not for me to worry, but to be concerned. And she said, because it could be that I have what's called, what obese people suffer from. It's called obesity hypertension syndrome. And basically what it is in the lungs, I guess the airways get swollen or clogged up or something. Now I also told her to keep in mind that I did have a bilateral pulmonary embolism in 2009, and one of the clots, if I'm not mistaken, is kind of just like permanently there. It's not going to go anywhere. It's getting smaller. It's very slowly dissipating, but it's taking its time. So, yeah, today was kind of one of those, here we go. But I'm taking it in stride, and I'm looking forward to the appointment. I want to look past that. The big concern is because I'm gonna have a tube down my throat during the surgery, and it's about, you know, it's gonna help me breathe better, and then they're gonna pull it out, and it was, is that gonna cause me problems or not? So yeah, I mean, normally I think they keep you in the hospital for 2 to 3 days after the surgery, but because of that, if it doesn't go exactly the way it's supposed to, I may have to stay like a week. But anyway, it's not a great feeling when you hear things like that. But you know what? I'm here for a reason, and I've got no plans on going anywhere. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Like I said, I promised my nephew. I can't promise you that I'm going to live to 100, but I'm going to make every effort to live to be 100 years old. So, but it's crazy because I'm sure other people that have the obesity issues go through this as well. You right away you get defensive and you kind of go into denial. Automatically I was like, oh no, it's the bilateral pulmonary embolism. No, it's the overweight. And the truth of the matter is, in a way, my issue with my blood clotting has to do with my weight. Just the mobility, and I don't know. I guess I like ragu, and my blood turned into ragu. I don't know. I'm joking, of course. But yeah. So let's go down the list. Bilateral pulmonary embolism. Okay. What else have I suffered since I put on this mass amount of weight? Sleep apnea. Although I don't have it anymore, I guess I found a way to sleep because I couldn't do the mask. No matter how hard I tried, and I tried different types of masks, everything. I literally would need like a full helmet because I just was not. It was not comfortable at all. So at least I've conquered that. Asthma. My favorite, seated narcolepsy. That's great. I'm at work. I'm sitting at the computer, and the next thing you know, just like that. Actually, Jen and Lewis could tell you. Peter, they messed with me because I would be in the car with them, and the next thing you know, I'm in the front, especially in the front seat. All of a sudden, I just honk off. They would put the brakes on, like ask me questions like, are you, you like dressing like a girl? Stepping on the brakes. Yeah, I was out cold. And it would happen like I would be in the middle of a conversation, and the next thing you know, I'd just honk out on you. Jen and Lewis can attest to that. And I felt so bad because they were like, "Did you just fall asleep on us?" I was like, "I'm sorry." Anyway, so yeah, I have seated narcolepsy. I've even fell asleep at the wheel a couple of times myself. So, yeah, that's pretty scary. It's funny, but it's scary. What else have I suffered? Of course, skin, skin rashes wherever the skin folds. On a hot day. Not so much here in New York. Well, actually, no. Last summer, yes, because it was so damn hot. It's like friction. Yeah, and you got to put cream. Oh, it's crazy. What else can I tell you? Yeah. Oh, the best. I had, and I'm actually, for those of you that know me, and for those that don't know me, I'm involved in theater, and I actually have more of it. People call it a monologue. It's more of a storytelling piece, and I talk about a procedure that I had, a cystoscopy. Do you know what a cystoscopy is? It is the opposite end of the colonoscopy. That's right. They put a camera in your pee-pee. That was fun, exciting. Hey, it gave me material, which um, maybe one day I'll put it on camera and put it out there. It is somewhere, but But yeah, and all of that. And it turns out I had a swollen prostate, and that's what they were investigating. Urinary tract infections. Although that came from the jacuzzis, but that's a whole other story. Yeah, but you get these symptoms, and you're in denial. Oh no, that's not from the. Yeah, it is from the weight. It really is at the end of the day, and I have to accept that. Uh, but so with this situation with the OHS as they call it, obesity hypertension syndrome. It's I guess we'll see what happens. March 18th is the appointment that I have to go to for that. My next appointment actually is for the esophagram, which is the 24th. Not this Monday coming, but next Monday. Right? Yeah. So, and that's pretty. I actually dig the esophagram, even though that shake is kind of chalky tasting, but it's kind of cool when you see your stomach glowing on TV and you see the shake dripping down your stomach. So, yeah. What else could I tell you? But like I said, moving forward with this healthier life. I people have been giving me great support. Oh my goodness, Isis Marie, my dear, my sweetie, thank you so much for the book of recipes. I've been a little busy, but I'm going to sit down and I'm going to take a look at them and and start using them. She's such a dear, wonderful friend from Puerto Rico. She was one of my coffee hookups when I would do the overnight. But yes, I do appreciate that. So, besito y abrazos para ti. Yeah, and I really, guys, the support has been immense. Starting on Monday, I'm going to make an attempt to do a 2-week liquid diet that I was inspired by CC VSG. She is about to have her surgery. I think it's next week. So well wishes to you. I don't believe in wishing people luck because you're going to succeed. The diet consists of having 2 to 3 protein shakes a day, and one meal, which I'll probably make it my either breakfast or lunch. With a good amount of protein, healthy meal. Obviously, I'm not going to have anything that's not good for me. And all the vegetables that I want to eat, which I'm a veggie person, believe it or not. Love my veggies, so I'm good with that. Yeah, so it's a whole bunch of little things that you could do. Like actually, as far as drinks, water, more water. Although she said you could do Crystal Light. Yeah, I'm not big on Crystal Light. She said you could do coffee, which I need my 1 cup of coffee in the morning. Soy Boricua. It's in the blood. I can't help it, so I gotta have my Bustelo. I also, what did she say? And surprisingly, I can actually drink V8, but like the real V8, not the not the carrot mixed with the actual V8. Like back in the day, they sold it in that frickin' can that the can you would find in the river and it would be all rusty. Yeah. Um, Now I know the VSG wizard told me at one time, it's good to drink that, but drink it with low sodium. So I'm gonna go over this weekend. I'm gonna do my shopping, and I'm gonna prepare for this. And yeah, I'm looking to see what type of results I get. But yeah, so and that's the gist for today. I'm actually. What time is it? It is 3:35. About between 4 and 5 is when I take my puppy. Come here, Casanova. Come here, Papa. Come here. He's being stubborn. Let's see if we can. Puppy, look at the camera. That's my baby boy. That's my baby boy right there. He don't want to get up for his walk, but he is my number one exercise. I take him out 3 times a day, so he knows he's getting up soon, and we start our first brisk walk at around between 4 and 5, and then I have a nice breakfast, and then I start my day. So I want to thank you all again for your support, and you see, I'm making this shorter than usual. This is a lot less than a half an hour. Anyway, take care to all of you. God bless. And for those that are not religious or believe in God, great karma to you all, okay? Thank you.